Hey, what's going on, YouTube land and everyone around the world who is fine and awesome just in the center? I was known as the newest wolf fan, a daily blogger kind of guy on the internet, Facebook, Skype, and just right here on YouTube. And then I started becoming Brody from Oz when I heard about this new fandom that just happened, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. I stopped there because of two reasons. The first reason was pretty much there's going to be like a huge, long wait. The new the new season, and for the movie. Now, this is going to be the same long wait when you were like, I don't know, about 8 years old and you started to play Duke Nukem video games, and you heard about a new Duke Nukem movie. Well, not a movie, but a game is coming out. And it took roughly 15 years for the developers just to make. I do apologize, I'm looking down here because I got a script and a list with me. So anyway, that is one reason, and I have lost my intention of the Brony fandom. I do apologize for Bronies and Pegasisters everywhere, more developers. Yeah, I do apologize for that, but I'm now sliding away from the fandom or the herd, as people may say, and go on to a new name, and that is Kamen Rider Okami. If you're not aware of Kamen Rider is a Super Sentai that's kind of like Power Rangers if they did not blow the budget for skydiving lessons and really cheap CGI like they did on the first movie. Kamen Rider is pretty much Saban's. I do apologize. I was trying to write some dirt off the webcam. It is Saban. It's originally named after Mask Rider, and that's what Kamen is. Kamen is Japanese for mask, and I don't mean ramen. I mean Kamen. And Rider. The name Rider turns for as them having a bike as a signature towards them. Every single Kamen Rider has got a bike, so that has been continued on within the nearest future when they started making Kamen Rider Forzes, Kamen Rider Wizard, and Kamen Rider Giam. Spoiler alert, yep, a new Kamen Rider is going to coming out, but they're going to get all their powers from fruit, and plus they are street dancing Kamen Riders. Now, try to absorb that. Go on, absorb it. Absorb it. New Drn-o figures! Yeah, when I heard about there will be a new Kamen Rider, I was going to be thrilled about this. Every single Kamen Rider fan everywhere is especially going to be hooked up about the new Kamen Rider. And then when we heard about them becoming street dancers and having the power of fruit, I'm just thinking, great, it's going to be Dance Dance Revolution mixed with One Piece. You know, Pilot Boy just wanted to become Pirate King, and he has this power of enlarging his whole entire body and making it out of rubber because of a fruit, a devil fruit. So, yes, Drn-o is not the only writer that I am now looking at right now, but the first Kamen Rider that I saw was Kamen Rider Decade. And this was a YouTube video. I don't remember who was the YouTuber's name or what was the title of the video, but it was pretty much Decade complete form using every single upgradable Kamen Riders that he has in his pack and mimic their movement. So it's kind of like Kamen Rider Double when they have two bodies to be morphed in one. Cyclo, Joker, Heat, Metal, Trigger, Luna, Fang, Joker. You get the picture. And I have seen Cartoon Network. These are just snippets of Cartoon Networks doing English dubbing of Kamen Rider Kabuto. And when I showed this towards my friend, the very first episode of this, he was amazed about how well the transition was and how well they got every word together and tried to make the story really nice. And then he got freaked out because he saw someone that looked like Michael Bay. You know, the dude who made Transformers 1, 2, 3, 4, soon to be coming out, 5. He scuttled under the couch. He literally did that. And when I showed him that video, that cafe scene where it has someone that looks like Michael Bay, he scuttled under the couch on the other side of the house. I'm pretty much amazed that Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, in as the Americans was using Kamen Rider Ryuuki. I was trying to think of the Japanese name of making it as an American version of it. Kamen Rider Ryuuki wasn't the only Kamen Rider they used that had an English dubbing. Kamen Rider Black or Moss Rider Black GX was officially the first ever Kamen Rider that has been translated to English dubbing. If you remember Kamen Rider 5 of Saiga, who was the Kamen Rider there that his entire script was literally English. I do apologize, I had to look at this quickly. So yeah, Kamen Riders have now become my personal experience because I wouldn't mind being a Kamen Rider myself. If I was a Kamen Rider, I would go by my name, Kamen Rider Okami. And Okami is Japanese for wolf. Well, when I grew up, I started liking the animal wolf. All because of the judgment, and when they come into wolf pack, they became dangerous. But sometimes they are protective. They are overprotected for their little pups and their family, so they be able to make other families and become the alpha male that they grew up to be. And plus, if you haven't seen my avatar up there, Okami T-shirt. Yeah, cheap off. I ain't getting paid for this, people. I'm not literally getting paid for this. Yeah, and then let's see. After a decade, it was Kamen Rider Kiva, who's like a vampire who has this power from above, and people are just saying that what his mask was supposed to look like was pretty much a bat. Well, it wasn't actually a bat, but it was the jack-o'-lantern. When I heard that detail and information about what Kiva is supposed to look like, I was completely in shock. And yeah, so Kiva, and then I started watching the Korean dubbing of Kamen Rider Ryuuki's movie, The 13 Riders. Is when they had every single rider there, as well as Odin, that is Wrath, to appeared. And this is when Doc Ryuuki, I decided to call him Doc Ryuuki, is because I do apologize for Hasbro and Saban for watching this video and getting offended that I'm not calling that Kamen Rider the original name. That was really kind of good. I I had been watching it so many times, and I would never been ever so amazed about how well the storyline has been for this news reporter to have his life change, all because he found an avid dick. Um, and also, I now watching Kamen Rider Wizard. Wizard is kind of like if Power Rangers Mystic Force, yes, of course, another Power Rangers similarly. I do apologize. I got saliva down my throat. What advice to anyone who wants to become an actor? Swallow before you speak. And don't take that as a double entendre. Literally, some people have died for not swallowing the saliva when they were speaking their roles. Yeah, so Kamen Rider Wizard. I am now getting myself into it, and I have some of the toys. For instance, the rings. You got right here is enlarge, or stretch, that I like to call it. You have gravity. Try to get this on webcam and every single detail nicely. You have Kraken. And finally, you have my very first dress up. The dress up ring. There we go, just putting them down nicely because they were very hard to get. I managed to find an anime store in my city that was literally selling them. And yeah, Kamen Rider is now becoming my interest. Furthermore, I do apologize for everyone for not uploading any more videos lately. It's because I've been very busy with rehearsals and projects is now becoming on their way in 2013, 2014. But also, I was also busy into trying to clock video games. For instance, new video games. I have finally clocked, ladies and gentlemen, Crisis Free for the PS3. I have finally clocked it. And I gotta say, when using the Predator bow, it's really good. And even having the special feature that holding your breath will allow you to keep your weapon steady if you want to shoot from a long range. I am happy about clocking this game. I was so amazed, and the graphics are really good. The only flaw that I had about this game was sometimes that you get some items disappearing as well as some of the character models not moving at all. That has been a flaw when I became a gamer, a hidden gamer, underground gamer. I'm trying to find names for these people. It's not hard. It's actually not easy. What's more hard is trying to improvise something. And if you may know by a couple of my other videos, I have been a performer that does a lot of improvisations. Now I just like to do anything from a script. And as you can see right now, I'm looking down at my script for the next topic. And another game I decided to pick up, and well, I suck at it. Ladies and gentlemen, Medal of Honor Warfighter, the limited edition with Battlefield 4 beta. I have played it, and I gotta say, one part of the third level I suck at. And this is supposed to be one of those fast, quick moments in video games. You don't want to waste any more time trying to get your enemy into the site itself. You want to do this entirely quickly. If you don't, you're going to have an arsenal that's going to get destroyed. And so, I'm trying to work with the sniper and trying to blow all of these guys who have rocket launchers off. Trying to get them. And the only way to get them is by through the head. You can't hit them through the chest anymore. That was a downfall for me because I was always happy giving someone a heart pain into into the chest with a sniper rifle. And even more funnier, a groin shot. Because, hey, it's the best way to hurt your opponent. Go for the nads. Yeah. So I'm still onto that stage and trying to get every single rocket launcher. And ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize, but my screensaver just went up. So yeah, I do apologize for that one. It was the final two that got me ruffled my truffles. Yeah. You have a helicopter arsenal that is helping you with some of the enemies that you wanted to destroy, but also you wanted to take out these two rocket launchers that is high above this tower. You shoot one of them into the head. The other one is now moving to the opposite side of that tower, but he's not popping his head. He's always having his back turned to you, trying to get that. And if you want to, you only have roughly about a second just to make that shot. I hate trying to do things by the second. I prefer to do things professionally and perfectly. And I have to try that stage over and over and over again. You have no idea what sort of a headache that I get. I nearly had an overload game rage. Is when you started to throw not only the control onto the ground, but the TV onto the ground. Throw the bed onto the ground, the collection onto the ground. Yes, I was literally gonna have that form of a rage. Oh, so yeah, I am also pre-ordering a couple of other games that's gonna be imported until August 24th because I have tried going to my gaming store to see if I can be able to pre-order that game from there, but they couldn't be able to get a checklist or when it will come in stock. So now I have to import mine from overseas, and that's Kamen Rider Battride's War. And if you have played like Dynasty Warriors, Gundam Dynasty Warriors, and One Piece Pirate Warriors, then it's definitely like that. It's an open world. You have numerous enemies just coming up to you, and you're trying to clear off one section until another section of an island or place that you are at is being overrun and under attack. I'm definitely gonna get that game. Another game that I wouldn't mind getting is Payday 2 for the PS3 because I wanted to get the collector's edition. That contains you get the money sports bag as well as one of the masks that they put over their heads. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. And I'm gonna be really amazed of having that in my collection. I'm gonna be like a kid into a candy store. What? What? I'm gonna be like Smeagol from Lord of the Rings when he wanted to get that ring to rule them all. Yes, I am a nerd. Deal with it. So yeah, this is pretty much what I have for today. If you like any of my videos, please come towards my channel, Kamen Rider Okami. If you like any of the videos, please click onto the thumbs up. If you have any suggestions on any videos you want, please put them into the comment section below. Please subscribe towards my channel, take a look at my Google Plus page, as well as my DeviantArt page, and canoe at DeviantArt.com. So, this is Kamen Rider Okami saying so long, and I'll see you in the next video. Be proud, be strong, Henshin, palm in your face.